which highly hinges on some of the issues that Honorable Minister July Moyo espoused on, particularly linking to our energy compact. As a utility, we did our own analysis to look at the challenges as they were presented to us. And we looked at the risks that are associated so much with those challenges. One thing that has happened in the last few years is that there's been a serious, I would say, a revolution as the market was liberalized. I think if we listened to the minister, he spoke to the generation, he spoke to the even transmission, distribution, and even retail, the way that we have now opened up. We are no longer a monopoly, though we were a regulated monopoly. That has gone. So we have got to a point where we realize our mandate as a government entity and the space that we operate in, and then realize that we also have to allow the private sector to come in a big way to cover the deficit or the gap that is there. So there are a number of vectors that we looked at, which I will maybe keep on addressing, and we saw that there are three-pronged. There was the issue that we looked at as a country risk that we were faced with, or jurisdiction risk. There was the issue of capacity, our own capacity. There was the issue of currency. But pertaining to your question, we see that the issue of capacity generally was the problem that affected the question that you presented. But first and foremost, I want us to look at it from the perspective that the minister gave of an Africa which is integrated, where we are now saying you are not limited or restricted to ZESA in Zimbabwe as your supplier. So we are now open as a utility that you can get your power from Egypt to supply you in Zimbabwe as a miner or as a producer or anyone. We are driving to a situation where we have an African single energy or electricity market. So there are a number of variables that we are supporting ourselves. The minister spoke about the CPPs, the captive power production, where we are even supporting as ZESA, that as an entity, as a mine, as a sector. You are free to generate at your own premises. But we're also saying that you are free to look for competent suppliers, looking at yourself as a competent buyer of energy. So I think a case in point that he highlighted was like the Caledonian situation.